this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
What it do, people? You're now tuned in.
Popovich.
Popovich
TV.
TV.
Oh yeah.
We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. To everybody else, you already know. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. Let's get to this next shit though. Like I said, we started late. We're gonna try to not be on long, even though I got time today. I would have jumped on, but I did want to go watch the Mike Tyson shit. You know what I mean? For what it's worth. But we're gonna just try to run through a couple of quick things. Speaking of integrity and how they'll remember you, Denzel Washington. And are you not entertained? One of my favorite movies was The Gladiator, which that line is from. You know what I mean? Fuck is the actor name? Can't think of his the white dude. I can't think of his name. What the fuck was his only name? Drop it in the comments if you watch it. Anyway, Gladiator 2 after some years, right? After some years later, and the previews look kind of fire. You know what I mean? Obviously, Denzel is one of them guys, A-list actor, 20 million, probably even more than 20 million as far as his career is concerned. Obviously, he got the Oscar for Training Day, and my nigga, you motherfuckers is down there like you going to jail now, and I'm putting cases on all you motherfuckers. You gonna be eating lunch in Pelican Bay, right? Spit coming out his mouth, and you shot me in the ass, right? It's a clip or it's an article that came out that says for this role here, he had to kiss a man, right? And his character is a little, you know, obviously it's in Rome, and you know, in Rome, you do what the Romans do. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That type of vibe, nasty shit. And I'm being funny, but I'm totally not, right? And you see the Spartacus series, fire series, but a lot of that alternative, you know, lifestyle, how they was allegedly living back then, right? Sodom and Gomorrah, men on men, and all that type of shit. Even though we didn't see that in Gladiator, the first one. The dude that he ended up killing him at the end, and he ended up killing the dude. I think he had a thing for his sister, some weird shit like that. But it wasn't really no, you know, homosexuality to my knowledge, you know, on watching the movie. I don't recall that. In Spartacus series, it definitely was. Like the House of Badiatus, that shit was wild. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of fast forwards, you know what I mean? You don't want to see that shit. But ultimately a good series. Anyway, though, years later, you know what I mean? Russell Crowe, that's his name, from the first Gladiator. Years later, I guess the same director, whatever, producer of the movie, get Denzel to play a major role in it. And, you know, some of the storyline is stemming from, you know, the Gladiator. You hear them mention his name and shit, even though they're all gladiators. And anyway, in the interview, I'm not sure what publication, what it was, but, pardon me, Denzel came out like, yo, it was a scene. We had to, you know, kiss a man on the lips, and they cut it out. And his explanation for why they cut it out was, if I'm quoting him right, was they not ready, you know, maybe they wasn't ready to see that. So first I say, damn, who's not ready to see it? That's number one. Like, if you did it, right, and why did you do it? We definitely have to ask Denzel Washington, because there's a few interviews of him speaking. You know, he got a lot of motivational quotes and shit. And one of them, I believe, I forget who he was sitting down with, and I'm jumping all over, but I'm trying to paint the picture, right? He like, his first movie or whatever, they wanted to do like some kill nigga shit. And he like, they keep killing him, but he keep coming back. Like, first they hang him, then he comes back, then they electrocute him, then he comes back. Then they chop his dick off, and he comes back like some real foul shit, like some white man Ku Klux Klan. He's just sitting back. He, you know, as he reading the script or whatever, he like, damn. You know, they're like, yeah, it'll be funny if we hang him, and then we do this, then we drown him, then we, you know what I mean, cut his foot off. And as he was talking to the directors or the producers, He like, yeah, well, what if we did it like this? And then he switched it, and I mean, on some Tony, there was no other way. So like a circle, reverse it. He like, well, what if we put the Jews in the chamber and put the gas and did this and then did that? And they was like, oh, and he like, yeah, you see how it's not funny now? It doesn't add up. So what the fuck is you talking about? Like, that's not funny. Hanging a man and he come back. Like, where's the? First of all, I'm not a comedian. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a grade 8 actor, A1, right? It's not funny no more. And he said the producers and the directors, they agreed, and I guess they switched it off or whatever. So when you see clips like that, you're like, nah. Denzel was he's a man of integrity. He's a man of high character. He's a man of principle, and he's gonna stand 10 toes down on some shit. He also, it's another interview with him, and again, I'm jumping over to bring it back to this kissing another man, and they cutting it out, and why did you do it now? All these years later, because you never did it. And he like, anyway, I didn't end up not doing the role, but I got the role in Glory, the slave role, even though it's still some slave shit, where they beating him and he's standing firm, you know what I mean? While they whipping his ass, you know what I mean? I'm being funny, but I'm not. And his career went off, and obviously he's one of the greats. Fast forward, he's older now. In that same article with the kissing of the man, he like, yo, you know, I'm gonna retire soon. I don't know how many more roles that I got. So you got hella money. You an A-list actor. Your credibility is intact. You ain't been at them parties, to our knowledge, right? You know what I mean? Take that. Why are you doing this now? And again, you could do what the fuck you want. You are Denzel. I'm just YouTube, Pop Evans TV. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, right? Before you leave. I'm a nobody in that sense, right? No fame, no celebrityism. Definitely ain't got no millions, right? Niggas don't know me by the face, you know what I'm saying? Can't get in, you know, you ain't on the list. But for all these years, you with your same life, no scandals, no none of that, right? No drug users and shit to my knowledge, right? Kind of clean image for the most part. Why are you choosing to do it now? Then you do it and it's cut out and you tell us. If it ain't never coming out, unless it's going to be on a director's cut, then what the fuck you telling us for, and why did you do it? Why did you do it? There's something going on in the back office, on the back line, where you says, you know what? You know, I ain't going OD on some Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors was wild. Like, this nigga was kissing the nigga belly button and all that. You was wilding, Jonathan Majors. They threw you under the block, and then after that shit that happened with that white woman, you was out of here. So they totally took you from the top, dropped your ass off the top floor, and you out of here. Denzel, you know, a little kiss on the lip, but also they saying it was the kiss of death, right? Like, you know what I mean? The kiss of death. Like, he like, nah, it wasn't, you know, even though his character is kind of like men, after he kissed him on the lips, then the dude gets killed, like he kills him. So it's like, all right, if it was that type of energy, maybe kind of sort of, I could maybe get with it. But again, why you wait all these years to go that route? Just curious, we looking at you, Denzel. I fucks with Denzel, like I said, my nigga. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Training Day, all the other movies, the great movies, The Equalizer, etc. Why you wait till you old now? Your career's on a decline. You owe people some money. You was somewhere on them tapes or whatever. And then again, we're not even going to see it. But you still came out and you said you had to kiss him on the lips and had to kiss a man full on the lips. Then after that, I killed him. All right, we got you. I'm going to go see it. You know what I mean? I'm going to see what Gladiator Part 2 is. You know what I mean? We're going to see what it's in for. But y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. Popovich TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling back up in here. One more again. Yeah, kid.